Aye, aye. Well, this is a first for me. I'm going hedge trimming in December. Hello cows. Just thought I'd show you here. The dry cows are in. Actually, let me just shut that and explain. I've forgotten the dry cows are in here. We only brought them in yesterday. The hedge trimmer is next door. Look, parked it up there. Let me just open this. That's quite funny, isn't it? I went in there to open the gate and expecting to see the hedge trimmer flipping little dry cows in there. Yeah, so we brought dry cows in yesterday. That's later than normal, actually. Normally they are in sort of early December, mid-December. We've now got, I think we've got 20 heifers and 5 dry cows out. So yeah, anyway, there they are, look. All looking good. So they're going to be in here, the dry cows, until probably March, April. They're having the silage there. That's the last cut silage we did. That's okay. It's not as nice as the spring stuff. It doesn't smell as good, I can tell you that. It's probably not fermented that well. It wasn't, I mean, late cut, it was October. The quality of the grass wasn't there, I can tell. They'll eat it. Dry cows don't need such good quality quite as the dairy cows milking anyway. Anyway, back on here. Oh, right, bye-bye dry cows. So yeah, so I have got the hedge trimmer on for the first time in December ever. And the reason I'm doing hedge trimming in December is because I got so behind last year. We had such a wet year last winter, I couldn't finish the hedge trimming. So what I've got down the bottom there, where I would normally have finished it last year, I've still got some hedges that haven't been cut now for 3 years growth, which I'm not looking forward to doing. Because that'd be, the trouble is they get too thick and they'll end up big chunks like that and you'll end up making a right mess. I'm not looking forward to doing that. I'm going to start on the higher, because it's still a bit wet. I'm hoping for some frosty days. We don't seem to get many of those anymore, do we? Hoping for some frosty days to get on the ground. But at the moment what I'm doing is I'm just basically doing places like the maize field and roadside, which is kind of like, you can still do that in the wet. So we're going to go along Jones's furlong where we did the maize harvest. I've done a little bit along there. Interesting enough, the neighbour still had maize in his field, and I'm going to have a little look at that, I think, because I don't understand why it's still standing in the field in December. Maybe he's done it over the weekend. Right, anyway, let's have a look. Gonna get going. Right. Right.
Basing Sophie 8339.
Radio 2. Right. Always a bit wary of driving this thing when you're coming out of the sheds and stuff. It's very easy to clonk something. You might have noticed a sticker on the window that says roof. I'll show you that in a minute. Roof. Look. Roof. That is because this roof of this tractor doesn't fit under the shed roof back there. And we've had 2 accidents in the last 10 years or more. We've had the tractor where myself and my brother have both forgotten that it doesn't fit under the roof. Because once you're in this, we've got 2 McCormicks and you forget the other one fits under the roof, this one doesn't. And it only misses by about that much, which is really annoying. And the RSJ caught the top of the roof and took the top off. That was an expensive insurance claim. Right, let's get going. We'll have a look when we're in the field. Okay, so I'm making a start on this. The problem that I've got at this time of year, take me out off. The problem I've got at this time of year is the low sun. Can you see across there? The problem I've got is while I'm doing this, I'm almost looking into the sun because the sun's so good and low, and it does make it a little bit tricky. When I go around the other side, I'm not looking into the sun, so it's okay. This time of year, you know, it's a bit of a problem. So you can see here, just going over. I've also got nice dirty windows because when I was doing it the other day, it was wet and all the stuff sticks to the windows. So what I'm going to do is I'll do a bit more filming when we get around the other side because the sun will be on the right angle. In the meantime, you get what I'm trying to achieve. We'll have a little look at this. Might have a, yeah, the neighbour's maize is still in the field. I'm going to have a quick look at that. We'll have a little sneaky look at that later, alright? I want to see what it's like leaving a crop of maize in a field till December. Alright, let's have a quick look. They are actually, I'll turn this off. I just noticed they're actually harvesting the maize next door now. Blimey, look. So, down there, where are they? Down there, they're actually look, you can just see it, almost looks like a combine. What's going on, I wonder? Could it be a combine? Are they harvesting it for seed, I wonder? Going through there. I wonder if they're waiting for it to dry out, because they started it the other day. Look, I'm on the maximum zoom now, and their hedge is a bit in the way. So I might be able to have a little look when they come back round, if they come back round. So that's interesting. So they are actually harvesting the maize down there. I said about it being left out late. They are doing it today. It's sunny, so I wonder whether it's dried out a little bit. I'm wondering whether it's harvesting for seed. I can't believe the feed value is very good at this late stage, but we'll have a little look. If I can get down there, I'll just see if I can get a sneaky video or something. There's a big area around here of it left like that. I just think it can't be left accidentally. They obviously deliberately left it late, because for our cows, you want to get it into the clamp early enough for it to ferment to actually be kind of like a good feed value. But I'm thinking now they've left it, the leaves are all really dead. Looks like they're using a grain trailer. I can't see whether it's a combine or what it is, but I don't think it's a forager. And the trailer's just going off now. It looks like a grain trailer. I can't... Where is it? Where's he gone? There he is. Oh, Sorry, my zoom's on max. I can't see what it is to know really for sure. I wonder if I can sneak in there and have a quick look before they harvest it all. Let's have a look. Come on back down. We're just getting now to by where the maize is. I can see it over the hedge. Let's have a look when we get a bit closer. Alright, this might be a good place to stop. Okay. So there we go, look, I can see, so there's the maize crop. They have actually harvested some the other day. Now they're going around, look, over there, look, I can see. Looks like more like a combine to me, I don't know. Is that a forager? He's going round, I think he's filling and then the trailer's coming, so it's more likely to be a combine. It's got to be for seed, surely. Right, I'll go on round. I don't know whether I'll get to see him or not. I'm just going round at the moment. We'll see. Well, I can see him over there. He's over there, look. I'll see if I can get a better shot in a minute. Wow. Looks like an interesting bit of kit. Right, let's see if I can work something out. Okay, I'm reversing back up the field a bit to get to the bit where there's I suppose I could cut a bit down to see, but there's a lower bit at the top which gives me a bit of a vantage point to look down on the tractor. New Holland combine thing. I'm pretty sure now, well, it's obvious now what he's doing is he's cutting it for seed, because he's not filling any trailers with any stalks or anything, and I presume he's got a tank full of seed. The tractor and trailer will be back in a minute and he'll fill them with the seed. So that's interesting. So that's going on. I wonder if they've got to dry it, because it's still going to be damp coming out of here. There we are, I'm at a low point here. Another 5-10 minutes I could have gone up and down and just trimmed a bit to get a better view, but I can actually use my viewpoint here. Let's have a look. Right, let's turn out and jump out. This is quite exciting. Don't normally get to see this. Look at that. That's really gobbling that up. That's a beast, isn't it? Look at the tracks on it. Oh, he's getting out. Oh, a bit of a blockage, I reckon. Must be just chopping it. Look. The man's getting back in. We'll be able to see in a minute whether it's chopping. Not a lot of debris coming out the back. I thought, oh, there's a bit. The camera didn't like it. You can see it's chopping it. that's interesting to see. So I've never seen that before. That's more like a combine, New Holland, and they're harvesting the maize for seed, I think. So yeah, and they're chopping the plant. Now I presume that you never think about it, but actually, do you know what? I buy my bags of maize seed, corn seed if you're in America. It's got to come from somewhere, isn't it? So some people are growing varieties just for seed, and I have no idea when it's going to be harvested, but obviously it's got to be dry. They're not interested in the plant, so that's just going straight back in the ground. That'd be a green manure. And the seed presumably goes off somewhere. It'll either be, I don't know whether they'll dry it, but certainly they'll probably, it'll go through a system where they'll sieve out all the rubbish, you know, the bits of weed and or anything that's deformed seed and stuff. It'll then go to a seed plant where that will happen at a seed plant, and then it'll be put into bags, and then I'll buy it back. So interesting to see that. There he goes. He's off there. Might be able to catch the trailer when it comes back. I'm trying to carry on here. We'll see what happens. I might have a sneak. I don't want to go out in the field while they're working, but I might sneak out there in a bit and just have a look at the plants if I'm still some left when I'm finished hedge trimming. Right, let's crack on with this for now anyway. They're over there with unloading the trailer. Right, well I haven't probably got time to get over there. I'll see if I can capture them next time they come round, perhaps. So he is putting in a corn trailer there, it's interesting. Right, crack on. Right, I'm doing a sneaky run across. He's still got the tractor and trailer there. Let's see if I can get a video of him unloading. So, if you didn't get that already, I'll just repeat that. I'm just driving across the field. Stop what I'm doing a little bit. I'm just hoping I can get him unloading it. He stopped. It looks like he stopped for a chat. Oh, isn't that annoying? Wouldn't it be nice if I could get a video of him unloading that into the field, into the trailer? Come on guys, I ain't got all day. Funky Farmer's got work to do. I've got to finish the hedge trimming. Here he comes, coming up. Oh, right, let's have a look anyway. I hope they don't mind me filming them. Here he comes. Can hear him. Everyone likes watching this sort of stuff, don't they? Here he comes again, look. Look at that. I'm going to zoom right in on that, look. Where's the tractor? Giving him a thumbs up. Now, I bet some pheasants will love that. It's like putting a bird feeder out for the pheasants once they've been over that. They won't get every piece of corn. Here he comes. Love seeing that, love seeing that. There's the tractor. I see the birds flying out. There he goes, still chopping out the back. You see the stuff coming out there. Tell you what I'll do is I'll just trim that bit off a bit and then I can have a better look in when he comes up with his trailer. I think the trailer's just coming up. There he is. Big old Matty. Let's have a look. You just give me a thumbs up. Let me just... Right. Let me just get by here. I reckon he's going to empty in a minute. Right. Oh, it's the exciting times, isn't it? It's as exciting as it gets for me on a farm anyway. Let's see if I can I've just got to fold this back in. Let's have a look. Is he gonna unload it there? Oh, he can't be far off, can he? Oh, hang on, look. Let's jump out quick. Oh, I gotta get this. Look at that, he's got his boom out. Sorry about that, it was a bit of a panic jump out there. I didn't turn the oh, here we go. Look at that. Look at that. I'm on the maximum my zoom will reach now. This is why I like using a camcorder. Because I've got that ability to zoom. Look at that. He's still loading, he's still cutting while he's doing it, look. That is a cracker. To see that, I love seeing that. It's just something I don't see every day, you see. Sorry, all you arable boys are probably used to this. I'm not sure how well my focus is on this, but this is, like I said, maximum zoom. Oh, he's out. He's out. He's off. I'm going to fold that back in. Are you folding that back in? Go on, press the button. Press the foldy button. Has he forgotten the foldy button? Perhaps he's going to leave it out now he's cleared the headland. You don't have to worry about catching it on a tree or anything. And he's going around out of shot in a minute anyway. No, he's not going to fold it in, is he? I'd want to press that button, just for hell of it. Right. I'm going to carry on hedge trimming. It's a long way away, isn't it? Right. Let's carry on doing this bit. Oh, I can see why he's still got the thing out. The trailer's just over there, look. Can you see it? He's obviously waiting for him to go on and do a bit more. Right, I'm going to carry on with this. it's nearly time for me to go back for lunch. The guys, I think over there on the combine harvester thingy have stopped as well for lunch. So I'm going to have before I go, I'm just going to have a quick sneak through. I think there's a hole in the hedge down here. I'm going to have a quick look at that maize because I'm quite fascinated to see what state it's in. Let me just look. Let me just fold this down. Woo, foldy, foldy. Very clever, a bit of hydraulics this. Right, turn that off. Right, I think I'll just wait a second to get out of here because that thing's whizzing round. I don't want to get my head cut off. So yeah, I think it's quite nice on here actually. I've had the Christmas carols on, or Christmas songs on. Radio 2 seems to be going heavy on that this year. And to be fair, I think we all need a bit of Christmas cheer, don't we? Bit of Cliff Richard just now actually. Don't want a bit of Cliff, have a bit of Cliff, haven't we? He's 80, flipping heck. If I'm 80 and I'm still going like Cliff, that'd be alright. Funky farmer at 80, what would I be like? Senile. Worse than now. Okay, that's gone quiet. Right, let's have a look. Let's get through the hedge. We'll have a look at that when we come back. Right. Under we go, look, old fencing stake there. Oh, okay. Now I imagine this is going to be a dream for pheasants. But what's interesting now, look at this. For me, on a dairy farm, that's a waste because the cattle could eat it, but it's gone beyond it. But the thing is, look at this. You can see all the cobs on the ground. Look at that, how stripped they are. Now, normally when I harvest that goes through the chopper and that's chopped up and all the little corns go into the forager. Look at that, look, there's the odd one there. Now that's what the pheasants will love. There isn't much feed value in their left bit, but they'll love that. Look, I didn't think it would get every bit, look. So there's obviously a piece of corn there. But this is all going to be ploughed back in. That would be normally feed for the cattle. Although, not a massive amount of feed, no feed value in that really at all. And they always say when I harvest it, there's not a massive feed value in the stems and the leaves anyway. But look at this. I'm amazed, look. It's really interesting to see it from my point of view because it's so different. It's cutting at the same length as the stalks in our field. But look at them. Everywhere you look, it not only does it, look, it's not only taking the corn off, it's chopping them into small pieces. It's not, the whole cob's not coming out. Right, let's have a look at the actual plants. So, we go in here and have a look. The plants, look at that, dry as anything, dry as anything. You can break that with your hands, look at that. And there is the cob. Here's a cob, let me just get that off. And look, nothing on there, look, that is, they've gone really dry. I've got my penknife on me. Right, hang on a sec guys. Let me get my penknife out. What I'll do is, try and do it with one hand. What I'll do is I'll just, let me just see. So, look at that, I've just, look at that, look, you can see how flowery that is. I'm sure they won't object to one little bit of damage on there, it's not much, is it? I'll pay for a new cob if you're really worried. Right, so there's the floweriness of the cob there. So there we have it. That is really interesting to see. Really interesting, because I've never seen that. So, you know, we all live in the farming world, but quite often you only go and see your section of farming. So someone like a arable farmer might not know much about dairy. Someone who's a dairy farmer like myself doesn't know much about arable. And I grow maize for the cattle feed. Something like this is grown, I'm pretty sure it's for seed. And I just, a different form of chopping. Planting's all the same. Might be a different variety because you grow a seed variety I don't know. But then of course if I'm buying the seed, I've got to have the variety they've grown. So probably is the same as what I've got. Could be the same as what I've got. But much later. So we're early December now. I can't remember when I harvested my maize. That was flipping, was that beginning of, some of you'll know, look back on it, it was September I think. Was it? I can't remember now. It's either end of September or beginning of October. So this is quite a bit later, and look at the difference on the plants. So anyway, I'm going to get back to my hedge trimmer. A little bit more round and I'm off for lunch. Just seen some cyclists going by. It's a lovely day actually. Someone's just going by on the side of the road there. I think there's someone about to come by. Oh look, there you are, it's a jogger. Jog on. Right, back in. But there you go. Right, well I come back through, I'm just about to head back. This is just gradually dropping down. I'm going to have going back for my lunch in a minute, but I thought we could have a quick look at these flails on here. This is what takes the hedging down. You can see they've got a bit of an edge on them, not really sharp. I tend to grind that with an angle grinder a little bit, but they're still, when they get worn down you end up with a little bit there, but these have still got a lot of meat on them because I put new ones on a few years back. But that's what I'll be trimming the hedge with for the rest of the year. I'm about to go back in. Ooh. So really, that's the start of hedge trimming for me on the farm. Done a little bit the other day. So the next hedge trimming video I'll do probably might be the end of December, early January, when I get down the lower fields and there's the big chunky stuff to deal with. We'll have a look at that then, because I'm not quite sure what how I'm going to cope with that, because 3-year growth is big and beefy to go through with the hedge trimmer. Right, I'm going to get on. I might go around a little bit more. Nearly time for lunch. What time is it? 25 past, so I haven't got long. Right, I'm going to get on anyway. Okay, cheers all. Well, just going around on my last little bit, and I've just seen some pheasants actually. There is a cock pheasant out on that maize now. Let's see if I can zoom down to it. I think I saw some hen pheasants just up above, so it just shows that you're almost creating a wildlife buffet. So this kind of farming thing does actually do some good for the birds as well during winter, doesn't it? So that's good. Right, I'm gonna get going now. I've done enough hedge trimming today, or this afternoon, this morning. I don't know what day of the week it is, or day of time, whatever. Right, see you all soon. Crack on.